foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Trying to show their strength with the run on 4th down. At the 20, he's got space. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Just destroying his way through the field. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They take the lead with the 6. On to attempt the try. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the returner goes down. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Red Raiders! When he let that go ahead and signal touchdown. He knew it was safe.
And most of the time you hear about those 50-50 balls out wide. Nowadays, with these guys that are so big and strong and so good at going and getting the ball, it's more like 80-20. And you can see just so hard to defend the fade route.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the 1st down marker is. I got to get a big gain, got to get that 1st down. Nice job, great nose for the 1st down.
Give to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Rebels have their offense in high gear. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll run it again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Makes the grab on the left. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
He makes his way in for the 2, and now they trail by only 6. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. And he loses the football on the return. Scooped up by the kicking team. Touchdown, Rebels! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on the football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the ground with the back. Fighting off the defender. Just causing wreckage in the secondary. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Power football with the run. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on 3rd down would make it easier. Across the 25, he's got room. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Takes the handoff. It's Landry. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. Shakes off the tackler. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior.
And once you get in this range in the football field, do you depend on your kicker? Do you go for it? I think on 4th down, I think you go for it. This is a long field goal, a lot harder attempt. I like the offense going for it here in this situation.
And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. They get him on the ground with this running game imposing its will. 6-yard gain down to the 17. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. On the move. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
Quarterback sneak wedging himself into the line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the first down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Quarterback sneaks ahead.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Good right down the boulevard. And the sideline celebration is on as they've taken the lead in the final minute. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. He'll come out throwing on first down. They're bringing heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Coming after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, you look at the clock. They've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve probably a lot of laterals. We've seen crazier stuff happen in college football.
Trying to get to him. And down he goes. Had a chance to pull one out of the fire, and the defense slammed the brakes on it, and that's going to do it. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games, and Probably building a little confidence from